Okay, so hi to me again. This time I am not going to stream. Instead, I am going to play this for myself and by myself. I had a couple of realizations back in yesterday, I think, where I was like, why do I feel like I am like fake? Not fake necessarily, but not, it doesn't feel right when I stream. And I try to put it into words for a long time, because this isn't the first time I felt it. I've always felt kind of like I was lying, like an imposter. Imposter syndrome for streaming. I'm starting to wonder now if imposter syndrome, is it sometimes like a sign that something's off, that something needs to be, some aspect needs to be addressed. And the aspect that came to mind was, well, recently I've really been struggling with people pleasing. People pleasing is something I picked up when I was a kid, and for a really good reason, right? Because I really long for people, of course, to love and appreciate me. And the more that I looked at my behaviors for things I chose in life, things that elements, like everything from
Greetings,
the job I
Argonian.
chose
How may I help you?
to approach, to the hobbies I'd pick up, to the grades I'd try to make. Everything was for somebody to look at and like give me applause. And I had this sudden realization that that's what streaming was for me, because it was like I wanted to have approval from the world. And that's not really a sensible behavior, shall we say. It's not sensible at all. That is a big fucking rock. You could put your whole fucking hand in that shit. I didn't take my medicine. I didn't take it. Oh no. Something that was really startling to me was when I looked over my Bioshock recordings, and there's one where I tried to discuss like a book haul I got, and oh my god, you couldn't tell what the fuck I was talking about because I kept switching subjects every 30 seconds. It was ridiculous. I usually don't feel like I can sense my own ADHD, but at that moment I got to see it face to face. And when you flip-flop like that, that's ridiculous. It's like I don't have a sense of hierarchy, and I also don't have a sense of like how to switch topics when a new idea
where did I
occurs
put
to
that?
me. There's a reason I like writing, and it's because I can keep track of where my thoughts are and organize them and everything else.
What was that?
Anyway, oh, her little eyes closed from the bottom. She's so cute. I love her so much. My first playthrough, her name was Larahi, which was the name of a character I had. She was like a lizard princess. In any case, I've taken my medicine, so hopefully I'm going to try some things. With this, I'm going to try and keep on topic for longer than 10 seconds. I am going to try to further the game. Dan is sleeping, so I really like having him around because he gets me on task, but I am not waking him up before. And besides, this might give me a little chance to kind of diddle and doodle around. Maybe not. Okay, that was a bit verb, but you know. A very bad word to use with this man while he stands shirtless in his room. In his room. I'm in his house. Where's my black pen? I'm getting my pens out, thanks. All the pens are present. Got my was actually kind of... I dropped my... I used to do, like, physical journaling for my story journals up until... I even see the date. November 18th, 2022. No, May 2022. Oh, so this is like a 3 years later thing. That's damn. What's this shit? Anyway, this is for me and only for me. If you go all the way back to the very first subject, which I should have kept going, I realized I'm going to record for myself. I'm going to make a story for myself. The only thing, I don't have to have my window open and making love to the world, right? You can't make love to the world, and why don't I just invest in the people I love? And why don't I start to, like, make a hierarchy of who to open up to, how much to open up to them, because neurotypical people do that. I think having a problem with hierarchy is actually part of my problem, is that I don't know, since I'm so 1-0 true false, yes, no, there's, like, so extreme, there's this real problem with me mistaking how much I need to share with others, and how much that others owe me, and how much I owe other people. I mean, I have lied about my own self, put my own self down for other people's purposes. You know what I mean? Someone was lying to my face about things I had done, instead of standing up for myself and saying, now wait a minute. I actually agree with them. And that's something that is actually going to have long-term social repercussions for me, right? It really sucks. But I think that what I'm going to do is look at my journal and start working on some stuff, because Caius's room was the next step. I'm going to collect some more books. I'm going to read some more books. There's a bookstore, but one of the things I'm going to do is, it used to be when I was a kid, I didn't read the books very often. They were really boring to me and bad. They're really bad for the most part. They're not good. They're not well written. But and they're all written by, like, the same person, so it's real time. But anyway, okay. One of the things, here's a book. We're gonna read it, right, Rach? And this one's for you. The War of the First Council. Anonymous, I suppose. Oh, no, never mind. This account by the imperial scholar Agrippa Fundilius is based on various imperial and Dunmer sources and written for Western readers. I love this kind of shit. Here's the thing. Although whoever this is a bad fucking writer, they do have an idea. They're like smart. They are smart. They may be a bad writer, but they... Like, look at that. You know, written for Western readers. You gotta understand bias in literature, and they have, like, this sense of history, I think, that other people do not. So, that other people might be simpler and just treat everything kind of like a monolith. Anyway, the War of the First Council was a First-Age religious conflict between the secular Dunmer houses Dwemer and Dagoth and the Orthodox Dunmer houses Indoril, Redoran, Dres, Hlalu, and Telvanni. So, just to talk to myself, okay, Indoril, that is something to do with Nerevar, but I can't remember anymore. Redoran, can't remember anymore. Dres, can't remember, but Hlalu, that's the Imperial bunch. Telvanni, them's the wizards. And they don't give a shit. And they have no moral values. Well, they have moral values, but mostly involved in, like, what's the cool shit I can do? Stop standing in the way of the cool shit I can do. Yes, I've vivisected this man. Get out of my way. The First Council was the first pan-Dunmer governing body which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments practiced by the Dwemer and declared profane by the other houses. The secular houses, less numerous but politically and magically more advanced and aided by Nord and Orc clans drawn by promise of land and booty, initially campaigned with great success in the north of Morrowind and occupied much of the land now comprising Redoran, Vardenfell, and Telvanni district. The Orthodox houses, widely dispersed and poorly organized, suffered defeat after defeat until Nerevar was made general of all house troops and levies. Levies? I don't understand that. Oh, finally, they give me a word I don't get. Like, I get, like, levies as in, I'm guessing it's payments. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's supplies, everything from supplies to money. So that's my thought. I'm going to go ahead and look it up later. Okay, secular houses, less numerous. So there's secular and orthodox. Orthodox. So are these the orthodox? The Induril, Redoran, Dress, Halalu, and Tilvani? How do you know a difference between secular and orthodox? I'm guessing that, like, say, I mean, obviously religion is involved, but what religion? And with whom? And why? North of Morrowind, so that's where I can go to learn more. So I love how they designed this game. Just a note, I love how they designed this game. In little places where the story is condensed, you can learn more about it. Like, if you think about it versus like what the character would honestly be doing, what the character would honestly possess or keep. Like, why does he have this? Because he's the fucking Blade Master. You'd think he'd have this shit like memorized, right? So just a thought. Okay, so Nerevar led the... That's something you write down, actually. That is something you fucking write. You fucking write it in the Zelda notebook. It's such a shitty notebook. I'm so mad about it. My mom, so kind, knew that I loved Zelda. I don't even know if I asked for this, but she got this for me for Christmas. It's fake leather, so it just flakes off. It's the only thing I hate more than leather that just leaves and then turns like sticky as the resin breaks down or the plastic breaks down is the only thing I hate more is a shitty binding that falls apart and throws all your papers everywhere. I do not fuck around with bindings, especially. My big dream is to get like some archival quality journals. I don't understand why I can't have something archival quality that isn't like shit. It doesn't look ugly. Oh, they literally tell me what secular is. I'm so stupid. Okay, note to self, you are not stupid. So, note to previous self. To next self, to future self. Boy, I'm talking to the past. Like, I'm gonna go backwards in time. If I get to go backwards in time, what would I do? I couldn't change anything, could I? I could not change anything. All I would have is what I know now. I guess as long as I could just, like, not be a people pleaser. Oh no, what if you went back in time and you had to inhabit your body and live through all of your mistakes as an unspeaking observer? That would just fucking be shitty. Okay, Dunmer houses. Secular Dunmer houses. Oh, what I was gonna say was I didn't sleep for 3 days. I didn't sleep well, first of all, and then I just didn't sleep at all one night. I just gave up. And I felt so sick. And finally was able to sleep last night. So I'm still not 100%. I took a long nap and it still wasn't enough. I think I dreamed, so I clearly REM slept. Tonight I'm going to take a long walk when it gets dark. It's a little bit hot right now. It's 96 degrees. We're not doing that. So I'm going to walk tonight, take a shower, try and sleep again. I think I can do it. It was weird last night. It's like I finally was able to relax. It was like I had gotten so excited that I couldn't rest. And it's because I had an edible that was the most powerful fucking shit that I have in my edible inventory. It's 100 milligrams of Delta 8 and Delta 9, right? Kind of a mix with like, I think it's 10 milligrams of Delta 8 and then 90 of Delta 9, because I prefer the body high to being confused, generally. Sometimes I fuck with my brain if I want to get past a minor spoiler or something. But in this case, it was way too much, and I played Left 4 Dead 2 with my friends, and it was like, first of all, it just started, it felt like I was going insane. It was very uncomfortable. I started sweating. I couldn't pay. Either I had this like lock on for something, and I would get really into killing a zombie, for example, and just keep killing zombies, and realize I had run straight ahead of the group into Zombie Central, away from the place we were supposed to go, because those Valve design levels are so labyrinthine. Yeah, here's someone. Oh, it's Cosmo. Cosmo was recovered. Anyway. She didn't run away again. I mean, just, oh goddamn. Anyway, as you can see, the medicine hasn't kicked in yet. Anyway, secular Dunmer houses. Dwemer. Dagoth. Okay, secular Dunmer houses. And hi there, girlie. I'm talking to myself. Cosmo is here. Cosmo, Cosmo. What a good girl you are, Cosmo. Oh, you're so sweet. I love Cosmo. She's like a big sweetie pie. Oh, she's a big sweetie. She's a good dog. Oh, she's a good dog. She's a good dog. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. What a good dog. Oh. Ah, dearie. What? They're secular. Fuck the gods. So, who's gods? Oh, it's the tribunal, you stupid. I figured it out all by myself. Orthodox. Dunmer houses. Yeah, Induril. Because I'm 900% sure that Nerevar was in that. Redoran. Dress. Plalu. Tilbani. I'm assuming the Orthodox houses follow the tribunal. Okay, see War of the... Oh, yeah! See book. I'm just gonna write it in Japanese on this shit. I love that I can... Some kanji saved your life. You just write down, it's like shorthand. You don't have to write a long word, you just write a kanji. See book. The War of the First Council. Okay, let's put this down. The First Council, okay. The War of the First Council was a First-Age religious conflict between the secular Dunmer houses, Dwemer and Dagoth, and the Orthodox Dunmer houses, Induril, Redoran, Dress. You know what? I just thought of a reason to stream, and that is to look for somebody who knows what the fuck is going on in Morrowind and can help me. I'm tempted. If I tab out, it's gonna turn this into a window and I'll have to restart. I'll have to like watch my own chat room and shit. I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. Ah, shit.